everyone, welcome back to our low mobility series workout number 5. So today we're going to be taking you through some mobility and circulation exercises. So this will get the blood flowing around our body, keeping us mobile while we're spending a lot of time in our homes. So all you need for this workout is a chair. We've got some variations. We're going to spend most of the time in the chair, but you can make it a little bit more difficult by standing up during these exercises too. So grab yourselves a chair and we'll get started. Okay everyone, so we're going to start from the top and work our way down, starting with our neck. We're going to look as far as we can one way, over one shoulder, hold for a couple of seconds, and then back to the centre, and repeat on the other side. I want you guys to do this exercise 3 to 5 times over each shoulder. Once you've done that, move into some neck circles. Gently move the neck in a circle, looking down to the ground and up to the ceiling, and complete 3 one way and 3 the other. Okay everyone, so now moving on to our shoulders, we're going to start with some arm marching just to get the blood flowing and get the arms moving. So we're going to swing our arms like so, getting the shoulders and the elbows moving, swinging the arms forward and back, and make sure you're sitting nice and upright, keeping that core tight. Once we've done about 15 seconds of these, we're going to go into some cross-body punches. So we're going to be punching across our body that way, rotating slightly from the core area here. So nice and gently, just crossing across the body. If you feel like you can speed up, add a bit of speed to it. Okay, once you guys have done that, I want you to repeat those 2 exercises another time through. So moving into our shoulders, what we're going to do is just go into some shoulder circles. So bringing our shoulders up in a nice big circle and rolling them forward. So just want you to roll your shoulders forwards, like so. Keep your core nice and tight, sitting up nice and tall. And once we've done 10 in one direction, we're going to go back in the other direction. So rolling our shoulders away from us. Make sure you're counting how many you're doing in total. And we're going to go 10 backwards. Once we've done that, we're then going to do 10 shrugs with our shoulders, bringing them up towards our ears. So bringing our shoulders up and back down. I want you guys to do 10 of those. Once you've done all 30 in total, I want you to repeat 10 circles forwards, 10 circles backwards, and 10 shrugs up to your shoulders. Okay guys, so next I want you to pop your hand on the opposite shoulder. I want you to try and creep those fingers down your back as far as you can, keeping this elbow nice and low down. So creep your fingers down your back as far as you can. If you can't get them down there, that's absolutely fine. Just go as far as you can, but try and reach down as far as is comfortable for you. So creep those fingers up and back down. Once you've done that 5 times, I want you to repeat on the other shoulder. So creeping those fingers back down and back up. Nice and slowly, creep those fingers down and back up. Repeat 5 times on each shoulder. Next, I want you to do the same thing on the same shoulder. So bring our hand up towards our shoulder, creep our fingers down the back, and this time I want you to bring your elbow up so it's pointing up towards the ceiling, as far down your back as you can get, and creeping our fingers back down. Repeat 5 times on each side. And next, just going to turn around so you guys can get a bit of a better angle. Place your hand on the small of your back, and I want you to creep those fingers up your back as far as you can, keeping that elbow nice and tucked in and bringing it back down. Repeat 5 times on each side. Next, we're going to move on to our wrists. So we're just going to write some big circles with our wrists here, rolling the circles in one direction. I want you to do 10 circles in one direction and 10 in the other. Make sure you're making the circles as big as you possibly can. Once you've done that, I want you to repeat that twice through, and then we're going to move on to our fingers. So once you're comfortable with that, moving on to our fingers, we're going to bring each finger down to our thumb, pushing into the pad of our thumb, working all the way along, and you can work backwards. I want you to complete 10 times through. Make sure you're pushing those fingers down into the pads of the thumbs. Once you've done 10 times in total, we're moving into some piano playing. So what I want you guys to do is having our hands nice and flat, pushing each finger and thumb down towards the ground as hard as you can. Make sure it's nice and comfortable for you, don't go overdoing it, but pushing those fingers down towards the ground, and again complete 10 in total. Next, we're going to move on to our hips. So what I want you guys to do is push yourself back towards the back of your chair, holding onto the arms or the sides of your chair if you need a bit of help. And we're just going to walk our bum towards the front of our chair. Make sure you're pushing through those hips. If you have any problems with your hips, or your hips are quite sore, be nice and gentle with this one, okay? So we're walking ourselves back with our bum, sliding our bum back, but wiggling those hips back into our seat, and we're going to keep repeating. So what I want you guys to do is forward and back 5 times and then have a little rest. Our final set of exercises are going to be working our ankles. So what we're going to do, shuffle yourself forward if your feet aren't flat on the floor. We're just going to do some calf raises, so pushing up onto our toes, really pushing through that ankle and squeezing that calf muscle that's at the back here. Okay, I want you to complete 15 of those, and once you've done that, onto 15 ankle circles of each ankle. So rolling nice and gently through the ankle into a nice big circle, okay? And then once you've done 15 on each side in one direction, 15 back in the other direction, okay? Thank you everybody for joining me today for a mobility exercise session. Hope you guys have enjoyed it and you feel a little bit more supple now. We would recommend going back through the exercises we've done and repeating them another time through if you can. If not, that's absolutely fine. We would also recommend going through this workout a couple times a week to keep you mobile and keep your body nice and supple. Thank you for joining me. Stay safe and we hope to see you soon.